starting it?
Yeah. All right.
Hey guys, welcome back.
To Film Dude Radio, because that was the name that we picked for this. We have my friend Anais Chance.
Hi.
We went to middle school together, guys.
We did go to middle school together. That
Friend
is
of the show. Friend of the
yeah,
show.
friend
Since
of
the
the show.
7th grade.
Yeah.
But
We
over the years, we've connected on film.
Yes, we
on
have. I
Instagram.
DM'd you.
So I knew that she was the first person that we had to have on this podcast.
Had to be the first guest on this podcast.
Yeah.
So, it's an honor.
Why don't you run us through what you've been watching this
Okay. So let me pull up my Letterboxd. Right?
Ooh.
See?
Ooh.
So I have been watching a bunch of crap. So I watched Frances Ha recently. I liked it, I guess. I watched Practical Magic. I decided to watch 101 Dalmatians because I was like,
Good
I
movie,
need to.
the original?
It's a good movie. It's so pretty. It's so pretty to look at. And then, of course, today I forced myself to watch the Phineas and Ferb movie. So that is what I've been watching.
I'm glad we can all talk about it.
Yeah. Dude. I rewarded myself from so maybe you don't know this, Anais, but I watched all 58 Walt Disney animated movies.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And I rewarded myself today with I literally killed myself watching these movies.
Yeah.
But why though?
I was watching yesterday I watched 6 of them in a row.
Oh my god.
Dude, all I did for the past month is watch these movies.
But
is your ranking up?
Why?
For this list. And was it worth it?
Yeah.
Putting them on my Letterboxd, it was worth it.
Do you think it was worth it? I think that's crazy. I couldn't.
I agree.
Yeah,
And then, have you guys seen? I figured out that I'd watched 100+ movies this summer.
This summer.
So I decided to rank them all.
You have that up too?
Wait.
Yeah, I just put it up.
Yeah, 100. Oh my god, 110.
Dude.
Yeah, 110. So then
plus movies.
So I was looking at it, getting ready for the podcast here, and I figured out that 19 out of 22 of the Pixar movies are in the top 55.
Are in the top 55.
10 out of the 23 MCU movies are in the top 55.
Yeah.
And 22 out of the 58 Disney movies are in the top 55, which means that Disney does take up the highest percentage of the top 55.
Well, they're all Disney movies.
It also takes up the largest by
well, because Marvel, Disney, and Pixar are all Disney. They're all one and the same.
Yeah, I know, but it is like, and then I was thinking about it, like, this is stupid. They're like, Disney made money they made all these movies.
Yeah.
But dude, still Disney makes up 65% of the bottom 55 of that list.
Yeah, so, I don't know how you watch
Disney movies are kind of, I don't want to say it on here, but
they're less.
The Pixar movies are this, the Marvel movies are this, and the Disney
they're
movies.
Like the mid-tier.
But I'd like to ask a question in which why is Cars number 1? Why?
Cars is the first movie that I've ever seen in the movie theater.
Oh, okay. So sentimental value.
Yeah.
So Cars is a personal classic.
Yeah.
Cars is awesome. Life is a highway.
I love Rascal Flatts.
So should we go? So thoughts on the Phineas movie?
Okay.
It was not a movie.
When you texted me, I was about 5 minutes away from ending. Like, that's how, because I kept pausing it and being like, oh my god. Like, I didn't not like it. It was just a movie. I was like, it was very, I was like, who are they? Like, what is this? Who is this for? That's my thought. Like, I was like, who is this for? It was funny, and I think it was very cute if you were like, if you grew up with that show like religiously, which I didn't. Like, I watched it and I liked it, but like, I wasn't a stan. But it was good. Like, it was good. I think Candace needs some therapy. She needs some psychological help.
Yeah.
Like real psychological help. But other than that, I'd give it like a 3 out of 5.
Oh, I give it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Well,
Yeah,
you give everything like a 5 out of 5.
I'm
so.
easy, dude. I'm easy to please.
You could find like
I teared up
the
when,
most
You
like
teared
media
up?
movie.
when they gave her the
Yeah.
spoilers, when they give her the coffee mug.
Really?
Or no, right before it, when she's like crying.
When she was like going and crying in the corner,
Yeah.
and then they came
I didn't
over
like
and they
tear
were
up
like,
real bad.
Paisley!
I just like had like maybe like one tear.
just one.
I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, I didn't cry.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
it
nice.
was in my top 55 because it is a list of the 100 movies I've seen all summer, so it did end up in the top 55.
It made it there. Well,
I've been excited for it. They had a card for it when they announced Disney Plus. So I saw that. I was like, oh, they're making a Phineas and Ferb movie?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I'm a big Phineas and Ferb fan. I didn't really grow up with it necessarily. I mean, I didn't start watching it till like, it wasn't one of those like shows that I watched in like first grade or something. But like when I watched it, I was into it. And so you know what it felt like? It just felt like just like an extended Phineas and Ferb episode.
Yeah.
It was totally, it was nothing like crazy.
And
I don't think it was
Ali
as
Wong.
good. Yeah, I don't think it was as good as that other movie they made, the Second
Yeah, I
Dimension
was thinking
one.
about that, the Second Dimension one, where
Yeah,
they find out that that Perry is a secret agent.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I like that one more, and I think I liked it significantly more.
Yeah.
But I think they're all really good. I think they were all really good.
Yeah.
But and this just felt like a Phineas and Ferb episode. I thought it was totally
Yeah.
solid. If you like Phineas and Ferb, go watch it.
Go watch it on Disney Plus.
But with that being said, there is a question that I have, because in your review, this is a Tony
what
quote.
did I write in my review? I'm gonna get.
It was pretty good. Definitely the best Disney Plus original so far.
Oh.
Now I don't have Disney Plus, so I don't peruse enough.
Scanned it. So I have a list of. So I'm working on, because I'm gonna watch the other 3 or 4 Disney Plus films that I haven't seen yet. But the list is, here's the list. There's 12 of them.
Are you watching Magic Camp?
There's 11. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Magic Camp.
Oh, really?
Fuck you, dude. I'm watching Magic Camp. It's
That's
Timmy
fine.
Failure, The Lady and the Tramp movie, Noelle, Stargirl. Those are the ones that I've seen. Stargirl was so fucking garbage.
But you think that the Phineas and Ferb movie is better than Timmy Failure and better than Lady and the
Oh
Tramp?
yeah, I'd put it above Timmy Failure.
You put it above Timmy Failure.
Wasn't even like, it wasn't that good.
But Timmy Failure's in your top 10. Timmy Failure's in your top 10.
Yeah, but my top 10 of 2020 isn't like, it's 30 movies. I'd put it,
well, I mean, but
so then Candace Against the Universe would have to go against. It would have to be in my, where would it go in my top? Where would it go in my 2020 rank? I'd put it above. I wanted to say that I'd put it above King of Staten Island.
Really?
But I don't think so.
Well, I think that would be crazy.
Yeah.
I think that would be crazy.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep going.
Are you showing your Lego?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Do we not count?
Whoa.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Someone just went down the wrong tube.
Okay.
I think that the Phineas and Ferb thing's crazy.
Do
Oh,
we
you
not
got it on
count?
Blu-ray.
I got it
Black
on
is
Blu-ray.
Oh, not Blu-ray.
I do not count that. I do not count that on my list. I didn't count that.
Count it as the best thing I've ever seen on Disney Plus. But
I didn't count it as a film.
How did you watch
count
it
it
if you don't
on?
have Disney Plus?
Yeah, that's a
I
question I also have.
I watched a lot of Disney Plus originals without it. I watched the new Muppet Show without Disney Plus. You can get them on. You just find them on like.
You're gonna watch the Muppet Show? Okay, bro. Have fun wasting your time.
I did watch the
I
Muppet Show.
love the Muppets.
I've seen it. I love the Muppets.
Muppets are amazing. I want to be incredible.
One. I would love to just live my life a Muppet. Just like break into like Muppety song and dance and have like fun Muppet numbers in a fun Muppet world. I'm there.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
I'm there. I love the Muppets. I'm a Muppet guy.
I don't know.
I am a Muppet guy.
Would you say it was better than The Gentleman? Because if it goes above
Phineas and Ferb,
it'd have to go above The Gentleman.
For sure, I think it's better than The Gentleman.
You really
sorry. I take that back. I think The Gentleman is better than Phineas and Ferb.
So here's where it would go around.
Yeah.
So Timmy Failure, The Gentleman, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Because that movie was fire. Like, I'm sorry, like it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic.
I'm sure Sonic is good.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm sure.
The Way Back was pretty good, and then we got The Hunt, and then we got the Natalie Dyer movie. Dwyer.
God, yeah. Yes, God. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see that one.
It was good. The guy from Veep is in it. He plays a priest.
I don't know why I haven't
seen Veep. You ever watched Veep?
I've never.
Which
seen
guy from Veep? The one who was in Arrested Development, or the other one?
Jonah, right?
I'm gonna.
The tall guy who becomes her vice president at the end.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Right?
I only know Julia.
Dude,
Louis
that's a great ending.
Tony Hale.
Hold on, that's a great series finale.
I tried to binge Veep one time and I couldn't get through it because my family was over and they kept cursing, and I was like, oh, wonderful. So I couldn't watch it, so I had to watch it at a separate time. And it's good. It's funny. I liked it a lot, but I do like other HBO shows,
Silicon
originals.
Valley.
That's really funny.
Dude,
and
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Underrated, dude. Not only is it underrated in just general, dude, nobody was talking about that series finale.
I didn't watch it. I
didn't get there.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the last season.
The way they created so the premise of the show is that they're creating this new internet, and then it ends up becoming the very thing they seek to destroy, and they have to kill their baby that they've made for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking depressing. The last episode is a mockumentary about what happened. I thought it was brilliantly done.
And you thought it was great.
Yeah.
I've been watching that show since like season 2.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about I'd like to talk about one HBO show that I will talk about to the day I die.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Succession. If you have not
I'm gonna watch it.
Succession,
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch everyone to.
I'll watch it.
Dude, the first episode was excellent.
The whole thing is so good.
No, because I've only watched the first episode.
I've seen the first episode and I saw some of the second. I'm
gonna finish it. It's on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually like the top of my list.
It's definitely. I talked to everyone about it. They're making it in December, and they're filming in New York. So hopefully, when I'm perusing the town, I'll see somebody.
You'll just stop by and just see some Succession people. Kieran Culkin. Yeah.
Brian Cox.
Do you know I worked with his son?
Really?
Yeah. He is a character.
He was in a play.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like everyone kind of seems like.
He was in that
kind of
LBJ
like
play.
very like charactery, just like in person.
And I didn't know that it was Brian Cox's son until like way after. Like I was stalking people, and I was like, his name, like, why does his name sound so familiar? And that's his dad. And
you're like, oh,
oh
Brian
wow.
Cox. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think HBO comes out with consistent, really strong content.
I think HBO Max though is going to be a little lesser than.
HBO Max, I don't know.
I have it.
I'm not. I don't use it very much. I
So
just watched.
It's not been worth it.
I just watched Lovecraft Country on it.
Yo.
Which we can talk about. Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk about.
Have you guys watched it?
Yes, we have.
You watched both episodes?
I saw both episodes.
Dude, fuck. The second episode had me fucking shitting my pants.
Yeah.
I think it's I love it. I think it's a great show.
It's so
It was
good.
like it like the first episode was incredible and it was like one thing, and then the second episode was incredible and it was a totally different thing. Totally like they took everything they did in the first episode and then just did a total switcheroo. And I wonder if the whole season's going to be like that.
So spoilers, the one guy is dead, right?
Yeah, Courtney B. Vance.
The uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did cry. I cried at that. I did shed a tear.
The uncle's gone. Well, yeah, because
so then what happened?
I don't think the uncle's dead. I don't think the uncle's dead forever. I mean, it seems like a show where like people like
reincarnate.
I don't know. Well, it's kind of like a sci-fi show in a grounded reality. I don't know. I could see it. I love the uncle. And when he came back to the car, Jonathan Majors, the main guy, came back to the car, and his dad was just holding his uncle, like in it.
I don't want to take Jonathan Majors' like talent, but I did claim that man was an actor when I saw him a year ago.
He's so good.
He's so good.
The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Oh, I forgot that he was.
I said he should have got nominated for an Oscar for that movie.
Don't you have like the soundtrack on vinyl to that movie?
No.
Like
I did buy it on iTunes though.
I remember you were all over that soundtrack.
I did Tony's Oscars.
I remember that.
I remember
That's
that
why I first started talking to you, because I was like, I thought
cinematography.
Yeah.
Last Black Man. Score, Last Black Man.
Yeah, no, I forgot. He basically stars in Last Black Man. He co-stars with the main guy.
The main guy.
I
don't know what
name
his name is.
escapes me. What is his name? He's not as famous.
Allen?
He's not as famous. Montgomery Allen.
That's a really awesome name.
I don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it. I'm looking it up. Jimmy Falls is the main guy.
Yeah.
Black Man.
Okay.
That's the
Jimmy Falls, and he plays Jimmy Fails, and then he plays a guy named.
What
Jimmy
a great
Fails.
movie! Such a great movie.
I love it.
Danny Glover is in it. Come on.
Danny Glover's in it. They have a great
underrated.
In the same way that HBO doesn't play around with television, A24 doesn't play around with movies.
Yeah.
And they're just like they know what they're doing. And
I don't know, dude. Zola might be trash.
Wait, okay, no.
No, I'm kidding.
No, because I've been a
be.
Zola stan since the day I heard they were making a movie about it, and I even texted you, and I was like,
"They would just come out with it, dude." It's kind of pissing me off that, they just won't come out with it. They put the trailer out.
It's not a real trailer. It's kind of like a teaser.
It's a teaser.
It's a teaser. It's just one clip.
That pissed me off. I was like, just give me a release date.
Well, it's a Sundance movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then
so
it got picked up by A24.
It doesn't register with me that why can't they just put it out now?
Well, Miss COVID is still around.
Yeah.
So, I
want to see Minari though. I'm more excited for Minari.
I don't know what that is.
I know the name.
Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Oh, Steven. I thought it was a Steven Yeun.
Apparently, the grandmother is.
Then I thought that was first cow.
Better in Minari than the grandmother.
The grandmother in the Farewell.
The Farewell. Great
The
movie.
Grandmother in the Farewell was really good.
Great movie.
I didn't watch
Farewell
The
was-
Where was
Farewell
her Oscar nom? You didn't watch it?
because I have a vendetta against one of the actors in it.
Who,
Ooh.
Aquafina?
Yeah.
You don't like Aquafina?
So wait, so people don't. So I think I've heard about this.
Yeah. So Aquafina came to fame using a black scent, and she would just be like, "Yo, I'm so ghetto and fun and funny," and it was just really annoying. And then the moment she won the Golden Globe, right?
Yeah.
Right.
She was like, "I am so thankful." And I was like, "Oh my god, like that's so annoying to like have someone build their career off of AAVE and like drop it as soon as they become like
That's-
mainstream or whatever." Or
Mhm.
even like the
No.
when she was doing the 7 Train thing. Do you guys remember that? She was like,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
she
do.
like did the announcements on the 7th
yeah,
train?
yeah.
Really?
For her, Nora and Queens, right?
Mhm. It pissed me off to a point of no return. And you know, no shade to Miss Aqua, but it's just a kind of
But
infuriating. But you know,
Hey,
a little bit of shade.
Let's shade.
But shade. She's kind of fake.
Yeah.
I mean, she's talented and she is funny and she deserves everything that she got, but it's just frustrating when people like that do things like that, if that makes any sense.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah. I haven't really seen Aquafina in anything other than the Farewell. Or she was in Ocean's. She was in Ocean's 8.
They put her in the Little Mermaid movie.
And
Really?
wasn't she in yeah, who
She's
is she?
Ariel.
No. Who is she? I don't know.
What? Well, I don't know. I don't
What's
know.
her
I thought
name
they were-
is Ariel? The girl from Grownish.
No, Chloe and Haley. I forgot which one it is
Yeah.
though. I think it might be Haley who is
Yeah, they're
Ariel.
from Grownish.
Yeah.
Or is that not like that's where I know them from?
Yeah, they started as a singing duo.
I haven't seen them in anything else.
They're really good singers. You should
Little
really stream their
Mermaid.
album.
Stream the album.
Stream the album.
Stream the album.
Ungodly Hour. Stream Ungodly Hour, guys.
Oh.
They're good in the show. I don't know. I get it.
Haley. Oh wait, that's not right. That's a fan fiction film. Oh, Daveed Diggs is in it.
No, Aquafina is playing Scuttle.
Aquafina's playing Scuttle. Daveed Diggs is playing
really?
Sebastian.
He's playing
Melissa
Sebastian.
McCarthy's
No
playing
way.
Ursula.
No way.
Halle Bailey is playing Ariel.
So you're
Ooh,
saying
I
their
don't-
album is good, their music is good?
Their music is incredible.
Maybe
It's
we
really,
can turn
really
it
good.
into a music podcast.
Oh,
Just
Chloe
one. Chloe X Haley. Yeah.
Chloe X Haley, yeah.
It's really good. Okay.
Speaking of
She's Scuttle.
princesses,
Mhm.
Yes.
there's a Disney princess coming out next Friday, this Friday, or a week from today.
Okay. Mulan?
Will you guys
Oh.
be paying $30 for the Mulan?
No.
No. I never even thought about it.
Well, Graham, on our way to Tenant, I'm gonna be paying for it.
You
so-
got it set. You got
But
it
you gotta
set.
pay.
Oh
Why?
yeah, because I'm a nerd.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I love Mulan. But Mulan without Mushu, and Mulan
Dude.
without the songs.
Yeah.
Bro. So I
it's
was
just-
like this
Yeah.
until I recently watched Mulan sometime over the past week.
hmm
Okay.
And, shockingly enough, I was at the end of the movie and I was like, well, shit, it's going to be a very different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
It's,
it'll
like,
be
totally
good. Like,
different.
it might be pretty good. The only thing is they like wanted to
It's
make
not
it more
$30
authentically Asian or Chinese, but they didn't have any like Chinese people or like Asian people in the like
In the
writing
background
room.
or like at all.
They only
And
had
that's-
them as
yeah.
actors, so
Well, I find it really, really weird. So I mean, Disney's whole thing for making Mulan is they're trying to appeal to an international market. You know, their whole thing is we're doing live action movies, but let's do Mulan because China has big box office and we can, you know, Bob and China should do very well there. But then the movie's in English, you know. I feel like that's really weird. They're like, I mean, I think it's one thing in an animated movie because an animated movie can be so easily dubbed and so, you know, if you're watching it, if I'm watching it in New York, it could be in English. If I'm in like France, it'll be French, and there's no difference. It's all the same thing. I don't know. I feel like that's really weird of being like, we want to appropriately show the culture displayed, and we're choosing to do this live action, and we're casting Asian actors, and we're really trying to show the culture, and we know it's going to have a big audience in China, and then we're going to make it in English. I feel like that's kind of weird. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I don't really care enough because I'm not going to spend $30 on it.
Yeah.
I'm not the audience for it, but I don't know.
Well, they got to make their money back.
Well,
not really.
But it's really like, it's like $35. Most people don't have Disney Plus. Most people do not have Disney
I've had
Plus.
Disney Plus since like September.
I got Disney Plus to watch Hamilton. That's the only reason
really?
I have.
I get.
So
I
does
got
Hamilton count?
Disney Plus.
Are you gonna put Hamilton?
I didn't put Hamilton
on your film rankings.
Yeah. I didn't put Hamilton on this list. I didn't put.
You rank Anais?
I don't rank. I just watch things and Letterboxd review them.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta get with the ranking. Come on.
I feel like if I were to rank, I'd just be like, everything's bad and one movie is good. Like, I feel like I'd be a horrible ranker.
I feel like, but you have like a favorite movie of each year that you're like, this is the best. This is as good as it gets.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, it like glitched for a second.
Froze for like a minute.
I know.
I was like, oh.
Sorry.
But
sorry.
like, do you have like a favorite movie of the year? Like every year, where like this is the top movie. Like
no.
This. No, really. So
no, because I feel like I mean, I'll watch a movie. And be like, oh, this is good. Or like I'll watch a movie and I'll be like, oh, this is my new personality for the rest of the month or something. But it's hardly ever like my favorite. Like I watched Blue Velvet, the David Lynch movie.
That movie's crazy. That movie is crazy.
I was like,
have you seen it, Tony?
No.
Have you seen it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a David Lynch film, so you know it's gonna be crazy.
You know it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and it's with Kyle MacLachlan and Laura Dern, a very, very young Laura Dern.
Super young.
Yeah, and
Dennis
so
Hopper?
it's like,
yeah, it's like it's from the '80s. It's pre Twin Peaks, pre Mulholland Drive.
It's amazing, and
it's so
I was
good.
like, oh, I'm gonna become Laura Dern for the rest of the month. Like, this is my new thing. So that was like my favorite thing. But with new movies, like this year, I couldn't tell you. Or last year.
Have you seen what movies have you seen this year?
And the movies that came out this year, I saw Emma, which I really, really liked.
Yeah, I never saw that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get into it.
What? I love quirky period pieces. Like, I love them.
It wanted to be the favorite so bad.
No, it didn't.
It wanted to be the favorite so bad.
But do you like the favorite?
I love the favorite.
I love the favorite.
I saw the favorite in theaters with my best friend. We saw it together.
There's a new show that's like the favorite on Hulu called The Great, and it's like the same thing. And I love The Great.
I've been watching it for the past like 2 days. It's really good.
It's so good.
The what?
So good.
Ray?
The Great.
It's on Hulu.
Okay, I'm gonna look at my
the favorite.
You got ID?
I went to the theater
Cobble Hill?
Union Square.
Oh, Regal?
Yeah, and the woman was like, can I see your ID? And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you told me that. You were really unhappy.
Yeah, she was like, well, you can trade your ticket for a different movie. I was like, I want to go see this movie. Like,
isn't that so bizarre?
but I ended up seeing it with my mom.
No, I mean, I just think like movie ratings are so bizarre. Like to think that like a 15-year-old shouldn't like legally be able to handle an R-rated movie is like totally nuts.
That's never gonna happen again though, because
It's totally nuts. 17.
I saw The Favorite. They didn't like ask us for anything. We're both 15. Yeah, I think we were both 15. You're like, let's see The Favorite, and we loved it. I love that movie
I just
much.
don't worry. I buy tickets to other movies and then I just go into the movie that I want
Oh,
to see.
really?
He
You're one of
snuck
those
into the
people?
DGA.
Yeah.
He snuck into the. You haven't met this kid. He snuck into the DGA.
What's that?
The Directors
Oh, it's the
Guild.
directors. I was a Hollywood event, and I can't.
She's like, who the fuck? Whose podcast did I come on to?
Well, so I snuck into two things. I snuck. Well, so there's a few major things. So pre-coronavirus last winter, in the Oscar award season, there were a lot of really major films, and so I got to go to the world premiere of 1917.
Wow.
And the whole cast was there, and the director was there, and they had just finished editing it 7 days prior. And so I got to see that, and that was in the Directors Guild theater. And at the end of it, when I was leaving the theater, they were basically handing out pamphlets, like promoting a certain upcoming Oscars event, which is like the big Oscars event in New York. They rent out the entire Directors Guild, Deadline, the newspaper rents out the entire Directors Guild theater and the entire restaurant next door. And so throughout the day, you can the Directors Guild Theater has like big announcements, raffles, and like major directors and actors come up and say like, please, it's for Oscar voters, so that they're like, please vote for our movie, please help us get an Oscar. And everybody basically pitches why they should get an Oscar and how good their movie is. And I was like, oh, that doesn't sound great. And then I looked it up, and like it was crazy. And like Quentin Tarantino was there. Like there were some crazy people that were going to be there.
Wow.
I was like, oh, I got to go to this. And so I signed up, and I made like I found a reference of like an Oscar ID card. I made a fake Oscar ID card, and I submitted for this. I submitted for this Contenders thing, and then I went one morning there. And they let me in. They didn't ask any questions, because what I've learned is like there's no precedent for like a 15-year-old showing up to an event and being like, I'm an Oscar voter. So they don't really worry about it. And so I walked right into the theater, got like a center seat, and then went next door to like a buffet sponsored by Netflix in like this like fine dining, like super fancy restaurant. Where everything is normally like $30+ and I just got to have like unlimited food, unlimited breakfast, unlimited lunch, and unlimited dinner. Breakfast was like sponsored by Netflix, lunch Sony, and like whatever, and it was just like crazy. And so that day I got to shake hands with Quentin Tarantino in the press area downstairs. I got to meet the directors of Uncut Gems, the Safdie brothers.
My favorite people.
And I said hi to them, and they were super nice. And I got to meet Paul Walter Hauser.
I love that man.
We've talked about this from Richard Jewell, and he was very nice as well. But those are the people that I got to meet.
The Five Bloods too.
And it was crazy, but a ton of people came. Like Mark Ruffalo was there. The entire cast of Little Women was there. Laura Dern was there. Yeah, it was a lot of people were there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was totally nuts.
Why I do this with
it was totally crazy. And
That's
later
amazing.
on in the year, I got invited to a screening of The Irishman. So we both went to the New York Film. Tony and I went to the New York Film Festival premiere of Marriage Story.
We went to like bootleg.
Well, it wasn't the premiere. They
got like the encore screen.
Yeah, well, they have the first.
Don't hype it up.
Well,
you can hype it
the
up.
encore screening.
So they have the first night screening, and then they show it the first night, and then I think the following day they show like matinee. They show matinee screenings, which are meant for people who missed the first night screening, and then they have some tickets available to the public. And so we got public tickets. We went to that. I saw The Irishman that night. And then, but later on in the year, I got invited to
Spike Lee.
I did, yes. So I wasn't going to talk about that. I wasn't even thinking about that.
You saw the
that was in
early
February.
showing of Defy Blood.
I got to go to a test screening of Defy Bloods, like this past year, in 2019, and that was crazy. So I got to go see a test screening of that, where like and the movie was somewhat different than what it was now. It was just rough. It wasn't like the colors weren't finished. It was in a lower quality, but I got to go to BAM and see it there. And then Spike Lee came out after the movie. That was crazy. Yeah. No, I break into events. It's fun.
Yeah, you've been around the block a few times.
I've been around the block a few times. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now everything's canceled this year. I don't get.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't done anything like that. The only thing I've like remotely cool I've done is I saw Wildlife, the movie by Paul Dano, like I go to a school right next to Lincoln Center. So the Lincoln Center like theater, I was like, oh, let me just go, and I went alone.
Do you go to LaGuardia?
I do go to LaGuardia, yeah. Drama, yeah. Okay. And it was really good, and I cried, and that was the only like cool thing I've done movie wise. I never snuck into an event.
That's in the Criterion Collection.
Mhm.
That movie, I've never seen it.
It's
I got
that's good reviews.
I got the Irishman on Criterion, and I got the Squid and the Whale.
Squid and the Whale's great.
I like that
Squid
movie.
and the Whale.
Are you a Noah Baumbach person?
So I'm only a Noah Baumbach person because I liked Mary.
I'm only a Noah Baumbach person when it comes to his like divorce.
No,
movies.
I mean, I'm only a Noah Baumbach.
Squid and the Whale and Mary. Yeah.
The only other film I've seen of his is Squid and the Whale, but I wanna watch his other one.
And Marriage. I know Francis Ha's. I've never seen that.
It's supposed
Francis Ha is good. I'd watch it. You would watch it. You would like it. Sorry.
I've never seen it, but I've
it's with Greta Gerwig, right?
Yeah, they're like a power couple.
Dude, the Barbie movie?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
You don't think it's gonna happen?
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. Margot Robbie's Barbie. I don't see it happening. I just feel like the last movie anybody wants to see is a Barbie movie right now.
Hey, they could target a really, really good demographic for the Barbie movie. I would go see it.
I would not go see the Barbie movie.
I'd put on a pink wig. I'd put on glitter eyeliner.
I feel like everybody in that movie would be demeaning their talent. Like the Greta Gerwig would who's been directing like cool like indies would like be totally downgraded, and Margot Robbie, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy.
Lady Bird.
But speaking of Paul Dano,
I hate the people that
he's
are like,
big,
I like Lady Bird.
And
that's the only movie.
I liked Lady Bird.
That's the only movie like
Lady
they're
Bird's
into.
Totally
like, come on, bro. Like,
no, I know what you're talking about, but I like Lady Bird.
But
this past week was really big because Paul Dano, as well, along with Rob Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the Batman
Colin
trailer.
Came together in a little movie directed by the Planet Apes guy, Matt Reeves, called The Batman. Just a little small
who else
picture.
was pissed off that Matt Reeves, dude, that man would not stop talking. He was talking a mile a minute, and he talked for like 30 minutes.
I'm a little bit lost. What are we talking about now? What was he talking about?
So have you seen the trailer?
Yeah.
So that entire day, Saturday, was DC fandom. Have you heard of DC fandom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the entire day they had like the big panels and people came on, and that's where all the big trailers came out. They had the Wonder Woman trailer, the Suicide Squad behind the scenes trailer, and so everybody got a panel. And so the Batman was at the end of the day, and I've watched most of it, but not all of it. But I watched the big ones. And so everybody was sitting down for the Batman panel and were like, I'm ready to see a trailer if they have a trailer. And Matt Reeves came on and was like, this is my movie. It's going to be great. And then proceeded to talk for like 20 minutes. And I was sitting there. I was just like, I'm ready to see the trailer. I mean, talk after the trailer. I'm ready to see the trailer. I'm ready to see the trailer. well, and he's just talking and talking and talking, and I'm at a certain point, I'm like, I don't even know if they're gonna show a trailer. It may just be like a clip or a teaser, or like just like a quick like 2-second little like, this is Batman. Ooh, another
wow,
show. Yeah. And then the trailer came. It's so
It
good.
was so good.
I'm so excited.
Fucking excellent.
I mean, I'm so excited. I mean, I really.
Oh, dude.
I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, like I did freak out a little bit or a lot. Like I was just like Rob Pattinson eyeliner, nobody move.
Dude,
like
he is in. Dude, speaking of Rob Pattinson, his best performance, in my opinion. Oh, I'm blank. Good Time.
Yeah, heart emoji.
I mean,
but
I don't know.
Like you see that movie and you're like,
I'm more
oh,
of a
he should play
Twilight
Batman.
person myself.
Wait. You have to wait. Twilight is like, I haven't seen it. I've never seen Twilight. I'm gonna expose myself right now, but I really want to because
I've
sorry,
sure.
I love all the memes and all the discourse about it, and I want to binge it one night just to get everything.
Yeah. I saw the last one.
No, I don't. My sister's a big Twilight fan. Very, very, very big Twilight fan. Very big Robert Pattinson stan. Yeah. Big Twilight fan. So I've had to watch a few of them, but not in order. I saw like one of them, and then I saw like the last one of them. I've seen two of them.
I went opening day to the last one. I went, dude, hang on, because it gets weirder. I went with my grandparents
to Breaking Dawn Part 2
with my brother and my sister.
Did you love it?
I
mean, you gotta tell me.
I don't, dude. I was so young.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
5 bags of popcorn. High, as good as it gets.
Oh.
Good as it gets. Yeah.
No, I think Good Time is better than Uncut Gems.
You don't know comment.
I don't. I think Uncut Gems is better.
Dude,
but
I watched Good Time to prepare for Uncut Gems.
I'm gonna say it. I know.
I watched
you hyped
Uncut Gems in the theater. I was thinking, what the fuck is this, dude?
I know.
They couldn't have figured it out better. Like, I was so underwhelmed.
Wait, what do you mean figured it out? Like the ending?
No, like not even.
You just thought
there
like
are people that hate the ending. Like I don't hate the ending. I just didn't like the movie. It to me it didn't operate on the same caliber that Good Time did. But I did rewatch it again and I liked it more. I rewatched it again and I liked it a lot more. But
my mom, I watched it with my mother. Yeah.
I know. I watched it with my dad.
Yeah, we were both kind of like, okay.
Family movie. It's a great family movie.
A great, like, all around get together.
Julia Fox.
She, that is.
She's like a dominatrix in real life.
Dude,
she's so amazing.
In the movie too.
She's incredible though.
No, she was like a dominatrix in the movie too, right? Like I'm not.
No,
I don't think so.
She was in
I think she just worked in the jewelry store.
Like.
Yeah, she was in the lingerie, but she also had a job, and she was a working woman, and she was.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't trying to come for her career. Like, I wasn't. Uh-oh.
Did I crash again?
You're back.
That's embarrassing.
No, I wasn't trying to come for her career. Like, I wasn't.
That was exactly what you're trying to do. You're demeaning her whole career.
No, I was not trying to demean her, Graham.
And her incredible performance. No, I'm just joking. She was great in Uncut Gems is a great movie.
A great movie.
I didn't not like it. I just thought the Good Time was way better.
I loved it. But they're both very good movies.
I haven't seen Good Time as many times as I've seen Uncut Gems.
Maybe Good Time doesn't hold up,
Maybe I like the scene in Joyland.
Yeah.
What's it called? Adventureland? Have you seen that movie?
The movie with Jesse Eisenberg?
No, the
Yeah, I never saw that one.
No, the scene in Good Time when they go to Adventureland.
Oh, the one with
Oh, I know what you're talking
It's a
about.
good
I thought you were talking
I
about
was talking about the movie Adventure
totally
Land.
different. Something totally different.
But I think that Benny Safdie should act more. I really
I
like
think
him
he
as
should
an
too.
He's
actor.
in a new movie
Really?
Which movie
with
is he in?
somebody. I'll get it for you.
Which movie is he in?
It sounded good. I forget what it is, but it sounded good.
He's a good actor.
They're the new Coen brothers.
I don't know the new Coen brothers.
Oh, is that too big of a?
I think that's
That was
big.
too big of a ball to drop.
I think that's big, man. I don't think the Coen brothers play around. But they're both. I mean, they're both good. They're both very good. Maybe they're like the Wachowskis. They're very like
editor.
They have a real kind of
writer.
Theme. Actor. Sorry, I'm trying to look up. Oh, he's in the movie Pieces of a Woman. That's his new movie. I've never heard of it.
Who else is in the cast?
Sarah Snook.
Love her.
Vanessa Kirby. Ellen Burstyn.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf. Jimmy Fails from The Last Black Man.
Yeah, this is the movie that I'm talking about.
Oh, this looks good. This is a great cast. Shia LaBeouf, Vanessa Kirby, Sarah Snook, Molly Parker, Ellen Burstyn, Benny Safdie, Jimmy Fails. That's a good cast.
Is it A24 or what?
That's a good. I mean, I assume it's A24. That sounds like an A24 cast to me. That's what it sounds like.
Dude, not a good A24 movie. First Cow.
I didn't see it. It looked boring.
I don't know what that is.
Dude, it was so bad. Dude, I'm sorry. It was, and I feel bad because it was the first Q&A that I got to go to. The director showed up with Michelle Williams, the girl who's married to the Hamilton director.
Yeah, no, I know.
And dude, I fucking hated that movie.
And you didn't? No. See, but that's what's so weird about your ranking, though. That's like high up on your ranking.
Yeah, because I don't want, dude.
You're like, I hated it. It wasn't it. It made the top 10. Like.
Yeah, because dude, there's only 30 movies. Like.
30's a lot. 30.
It's a pretty big number.
30 is like how many movies the average person sees a year, though.
That's how many movies I watch.
Yeah, actually, that is true. The average person does not see 30 movies a year.
The average person.
I saw 80 movies in 2019.
Yeah.
Dude, my 2019 list is something I would go harder for. Marriage Story, Midsommar,
I saw 100
Parasite.
releases,
dude,
102, 103.
This top 10 is fire.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. I think my top 25 in 2019, all of them are bangers. All of them, go to the theater, go watch them. They're great.
I said my top 28 were must watches. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if it's exactly, but and keep in mind, I've seen probably about 28 new movies this year. And
yeah,
so they're
dude, I've only seen like 13% of your list. I looked at it.
We've seen totally different movies.
I looked at it after when we were.
We've seen totally different movies.
I'm looking for your Letterboxd right now. I need to find it so I can figure it out.
My Letterboxd for Tony's.
For you, I have
Graham
Tony's.
433.
Mine is Graham 433.
Where'd you come up with that?
Graham 433. I don't know. It's just kind of.
You're usually more clever.
It's my username. It's just kind of like my username.
It's Graham. Come on, dude.
Well.
Come on.
That's no joke.
Yeah, best of 2020, work in progress. I
don't know. Yeah, I've seen 26 movies this year. Some movies that I've seen, I think I've seen about 29 new releases probably, because I think
26.
There's a few that I haven't put on the list.
Oh, yeah.
I've probably seen exactly
34%.
Like I didn't put The Five Bloods on the list. I didn't put movies on the list that I know I'm going to see again, because I'm going to see them again and then get
I'm
there.
not like that. I watch a movie once.
No, yeah. See now.
Not
Moonrise Kingdom's one of your favorite movies?
I was just gonna like tell you that.
That's literally like my number one movie. That's top of the list.
Same.
top of the list.
Oh my gosh.
It's as good as it
Wes
gets.
Anderson.
It's like the top one right here. It's the first one you see.
It's literally like on my list. It's just like right there. You see
Is
Favorites
that-
and Moonrise Kingdom's
Is
right
that
there.
before or after Fantastic Mr. Fox?
That is after. That came out in
After.
2012.
Yeah,
2012.
I watch that movie every Christmas Eve. It's my Christmas tradition.
So good.
Wait, so
Yeah.
if that came out in 2012, then why did Moonrise Kingdom come out in 2012?
Moonrise Kingdom came out in 2012. Fantastic Beasts came out like.
When did Fantastic Mr. Fox come out?
I don't know. Some year. 2009, 2010. 2000 something.
Dude, I gotta
Master list of my favorite. Moonrise
Dude,
Kingdom
I've
so
seen like I've only seen
Moonrise
like
Kingdom is
after
so good.
2018,
So amazing.
2017.
Okay, wait, I'm not gonna.
I probably haven't seen it.
I'm not going to stalk your letterbox now.
Well, I was just stalking your letterbox.
Oh, really?
I was totally just looking at your letterbox.
See,
by the way, what distinctuates, that's not even a word, but the main distinction between this year and last year is I'm not confident with any of my best of 2020 movies. Not even like the top 10. Even those, I feel like, dude, none of them are like.
I would say
none of them are even top like 2020 level of last year. Like,
I would say
if this was a normal
Onward.
year, I haven't seen
and
Onward.
Palm Springs.
I haven't seen Onward. I don't
Maybe
think Palm Springs would make it in a normal year. Defy Bloods is probably. I think that's probably my number one. I just haven't added it because I want to see.
Dude, Defy Bloods went fucking so hard, bro.
I want to see. Have you seen it?
I've not. I really want. My dad has seen it, but I haven't.
I won't say anything about it. There's a lot of surprises in there. It's good. Oh, it's so good.
Paul Walter Hauser. Come on now.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm so into it.
Okay.
It was.
But
Norm Lewis is in it, bro. Theater.
Like, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to rank his name. Give me a second. I got it. Okay. But Scoob is on your best of 2020.
Oh, so my best of it's the same with best of 2019. It's just all of the movies I've seen, and I just rank them in order from worst to best.
You've seen? Rank them?
Or from best to worst.
Okay.
Scoob wasn't bad, dude. Coffee.
Like, my best of 2019 list, the 100 movie, it's not like one of the best. It's just like a movie I saw and I didn't like.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell this year's bad because the bottom two movies on this list are movies like on my 2020 list are movies that like I fell asleep during watching, like or I just stopped because like
dude,
The Wrong Missy was bad.
And Brahms the Boy 2. Come on now.
I didn't watch Brahms the Boy 2.
Dude, I walked out. I debated on. I went with my brother and some of our friends, and we walked out.
Really? I've never walked out of a movie.
But
I can't do it. I can't do it. Even though I have AMC A-list, and so I'm not really spending any money on it. I just feel like I can't do it.
My biggest disappointment.
The only movie I've ever thought about walking out of was Red Sparrow, starring Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, I heard that was really bad.
And some people like it. And I may see it again and change my mind, but I don't have to
what movie?
Seeing it again. I saw Red Sparrow by Jennifer Lawrence, and I remember I saw that, and I was like, it's visually really great. It has really nice visuals and cool sequences, but it's just so bad. And I was halfway through, and I was like, oh, this is like a 2.5-hour movie. And I was like, well, how long do I have left? And I was only like 30 minutes into the movie, and I felt like I was at least like an hour and a half in. And I right there, I thought about like just leaving, but I didn't do it.
Did you guys know that Downhill, the movie that's based off Force Majeure?
Yeah, well, I've seen Force Majeure.
You know the vice principal from Community directed it?
Really?
Oh, really?
Dude, how did he direct such an abomination of a movie?
Well, I think not everyone's meant to be a director.
Unfunny. It was unfunny. It was awkward. It had Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Will Ferrell. It had no right to be that bad.
Yeah, I love Will Ferrell. I'm a Will Ferrell fan. He makes bad movies and they're fine, but I love him.
He's Megamon.
Yeah. Oh,
I love
he is
Megamind.
Megamind. Yeah.
He's Megamind. You can't hate on Megamind. Megamind's like high tier.
Top tier superhero.
Top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier. Iron Man, Cap. Who knows?
I'm not a superhero person,
Megamind.
but when it comes to Megamind, I will.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Doesn't get better.
I debated about rewatching all the DreamWorks movies.
I don't think you should rewatch any.
That's please don't do
crazy.
That.
That's too crazy for me. I mean,
No,
I couldn't have done the Disney movies. Because the problem with Disney movies is that like all of like about half of them are just totally garbage. I'm like I love Disney movies and I grew up watching Disney movies and I'm certain that if I were to watch them today, half of them would be unwatchable.
Half of them are borderline.
Everything I think there was like Snow White and Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan. And those are like three movies that came out like pre-1950, I think. Mm-hmm. But then like everything else, those are like 3 out of like 20 movies, and all of the others are like unwatchably bad.
I would recommend everything after
and all the movies are so problematic. I mean,
they are really. If someone were to ask me like what my favorite like Disney princess or movie was, I'd say Cinderella.
No,
which is so problematic to say.
Well, my favorite Disney princess movie is Princess and the Frog. All the way.
Yeah, that's my like second thing.
I'm such a big.
It was good, dude. It was better than I remember.
I'm such a big Princess and the Frog fan.
It just doesn't fit.
I saw it and I was just like that. It's so incredible and it's great. And there's nothing problematic about it, by the way.
Nothing. Wait. She is a frog for half of the movie.
Yeah, she is a frog for more than half the movie, Graham.
That is true, but the music in that movie,
it's storytelling, just the music hooks me, man. Almost There. I'm like crying, like when she's like reprising Almost There, and she's just like in tears, like I was almost there. I'm just like, it's done.
It was good.
It's done.
Dr. Facilier, Keith.
And Dr. Facilier is such a great Disney villain. I love that.
Keith David, right?
Keith David.
Is that right?
Keith David, yeah. Keith David is incredible. Keith David.
It's good, but it just doesn't fit into my holy trinity of Disney.
No, that's definitely the holy trinity for me. It's incredible. It's amazing, and everything about it is.
No, the holy trinity for me is Hercules, Mulan, The Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
Those are my 3 favorite Disney movies.
Okay.
And you could spin them on a wheel, and I'd be okay with you saying
I like Hercules.
I like her. I mean,
Come
Hercules.
on, Danny DeVito. Come on now. There's nothing problematic with Hercules.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. I like Hercules. And I like Mulan. I like Emperor's New Groove. I
haven't seen Emperor's New Groove in a long time.
Level. I like it. That's the Emperor Cusco, right?
It is the better early John Goodman voiceover.
And I haven't seen it in a while.
Love John Goodman.
I don't think that's.
Because I prefer Monsters U over Monsters Inc.
I don't really remember either of the two. I haven't seen them. All I remember is that Monsters Inc. had a fun twist. I remember that guy that was like kind of like the crab monster was like bad. Oh wait, yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Oh wait, we're back.
Hi.
We're back.
I don't know why it's doing that. I think because the internet before like the call, my internet was down because of the storm for about 2 hours, and I had to like scramble.
Mine was down yesterday. It was like pouring. Moana
against Zootopia.
Really? It didn't win Best Animated?
Yeah, Zootopia won.
I love Moana. I'm a Moana fan.
I haven't seen it.
I saw it in theaters. I saw it in theaters. I mean, I don't know if it's worth speaking out. I haven't seen it since
school Thanksgiving.
I saw it in school. Our whole school went to Moana, and I had no idea what to expect. And I didn't know it was a musical. I didn't know that Moana was a musical. I didn't know that it was a princess movie. I knew nothing about Moana. And all I knew is that Lin-Manuel Miranda like had made songs for the movie, but I thought it was kind of just like like at like the end of the Disney movies, like they have like credit songs by like big artists. And so I thought he just like wrote like a song that like was in the movie, but I didn't think they were singing the song. And then I don't even know how. And then I went in, it was like a musical and it was a princess movie, and I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. And I really liked Moana. It's totally a solid
It's the same
movie.
guys that did like The Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah, well, they're the classic Disney director duo.
Yeah, Alan Menken.
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet. Oh, I haven't seen Treasure Planet.
Is that the one with the guy who kind of looks like Cole Sprouse?
No.
Oh. I think that's the Atlantis one.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I'll tell you.
That one is so bad.
I've always wanted to see Treasure Island.
It's actually it's decent.
I've wanted to see Treasure Island because it looked interesting. And one night with my sister, it's like, hey, you know what, we should watch Treasure Island. And I had like a Disney Plus trial for the week because I wanted to watch. Planet. I got 2 Disney Plus trials. One to watch something, and then another one to watch Artemis Fowl.
Why would you pick Artemis Fowl?
Well, I didn't like pick it. I get trials for things sometimes, like if there's something I want to watch, and I was intrigued by Artemis Fowl. Intrigued enough. Josh Gad is in it. I like Josh Gad. You don't like Josh Gad?
No, I like Josh Gad.
I like Josh.
It's fun.
Gad. I like Josh Gad. He's I think he's a fun guy.
Fun.
Like a mushroom.
Yeah, like a big huggable bear.
Yeah.
A fun guy. Well, he was great. He was really good in Book of Mormon. I saw a video of him and he killed it. But I saw Book of Mormon like a year ago.
I've seen it.
And the cast that was doing it then like totally killed it. They knocked it out of the park. Yeah.
This is a kind of not movie question, but
totally.
Have you guys seen the video of his name escapes me, but the Black director talking about racism he's experienced in the Broadway like community and like the producers and the directors and stuff? Well, it's a really good video. I'll try to find it and send it to both of you later. It's on Instagram. Yeah. But at the end of his whole spiel, he goes, and by the way, Book of Mormon is racist, and then cuts the camera off. And I love that video so much.
Is it? Is it racist? Like
I don't think it's racist. I don't really. I mean, I don't think it's my place to say.
Like I'm not gonna come on here and say what racism is and isn't.
It's a little bit offensive. I think it's when I first watched, I did watch the bootleg of Josh Gad and Andrew Reynolds.
I've seen the bootleg
since. He's kind of a dick. Andrew Reynolds is kind of a dick.
Oh, I'm not gonna come up in here and bash him or anything. Oh,
I will. He's kind of a dick.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because he didn't come out at falsettos. So
that doesn't mean he's an asshole.
No, I've heard he's a dick though. Like he sounds kind of like dickish.
Well,
I like him. I
like him.
I like him
too.
As an actor. Like I'm not saying he's a bad actor. Like he's really good on the Don Cheadle show.
Black Monday.
He was in Hamilton. He played King George when Jonathan Groff wasn't doing it. He was his understudy. Yeah.
But what was I talking about? Racism. Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about Book of Mormon.
Yeah. It's a little. It like. It has its moments where I'm like, oh, ew, like that is kind of crossing a line. But then I think about how it's by the same people who did South Park. So I'm like, okay, like it's that kind of brand of offensive comedy. And like, I think about the line where I think Josh Gad his character is like, oh, her skin is like, what is it? Like a milky, what does he say? He like, her skin is like,
I haven't seen
milk chocolate or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're something. You said something like that.
And like the whole like exploitation of Africa.
I will baptize you.
Yeah.
I will bathe her in God's glory.
And the whole like mutilation thing and how it's like one big joke and it's just a lot to deal with.
Naked.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I will bump hello. I will do that. I will sing hello to the day.
I mean, hello, and turn it off are both like
yeah.
I
It
mean,
does also
those,
like give like by POC like jobs, right? Wouldn't you
Yes, but
say?
even though like you're giving me a job, like doesn't mean that the material isn't offensive.
Yeah, I like yeah.
well, I think it's meant to be offensive, though.
Yeah,
I
it is.
mean,
Like,
it's not like they were like. I mean, I think it was for sure meant to be very
Yeah.
offensive and like
polarizing.
shock people in their seats and stuff.
Totally, it was meant to shock
Yeah.
people all around with their statements on religion and culture, just
Yeah.
universally. I think it
Yeah.
was meant to just shock people, so
And
that
they're
if you were
kinda
someone that was mentioned in the show, at all, like if you're a Mormon sitting down there, like,
Oh yeah.
or even really someone who's like deeply religious, like that show's
you're
totally
like
meant to shock
Catholic.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're like very like, I feel like deeply religious, I feel
Kind
like
of
that is a
explains why
show.
it's my dad's favorite musical. Anytime I take him to see anything theater related remotely,
It's like
he's
no Book
like,
of
well, it
Mormon.
wasn't as good as the Book of
It
Mormon.
was no Book of Mormon.
First show I saw on Broadway was A Bronx Tale.
Really?
Yeah.
It was good.
I've never seen A Bronx Tale.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, no, I've seen the movie. I just haven't seen it on Broadway.
It was, it was good. Like, yeah. Hold on, your audio is really messed
Yeah, you're
up.
like, it's
Whoa.
like crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Where'd you go? What was that?
I don't know. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's
no,
good now.
I can't hear it anymore. Well, I like the idea of A Bronx Tale, the movie at least, because like I like gang movies. I like mafia. Like if it's a
Same,
mafia
yeah.
movie, I'm in.
Mhm.
I'm in. Say no more.
Say no more. Say less.
Say less. Say less.
Yeah.
Because I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm there. And so I saw the movie, but I never saw it on Broadway.
It was good, and then I saw Oklahoma, the revival.
I love that.
That was
it was
great.
Incredible. Yeah.
That was incredible. Yeah.
And I do have a picture with the guy who played Curly because I did have a crush on him.
He shook my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like,
"Hey Tony, you wait. I don't really wait after shows. I kind of just."
"Oh, you're a loser."
No, I did it. I did it for Mean Girls. I saw Mean Girls with our school. My whole school went to go see it.
Where do you go?
Well, not I go to Beacon High School right now, but when I was in my last school, we had like a musical day, and some parent worked at Mean Girls, and got like,
Imagine.
it was pretty crazy. But it was a small school, so we had our whole grade, 20 kids, and then the grade below us, and we all went to go see Mean Girls, and it was really good. It was really wild. Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw Oklahoma because my drama class went to go see it together, and then we saw Hamlet, the revival at St. Anne's Warehouse together, and
I saw that. I saw that as well. That was really. I didn't see it with my school, but I saw it. It was really, really good.
What did you think? Yeah, it was.
I thought it was. I think the St. Anne's Warehouse produces a lot of really good shows.
They did the Oklahoma revival.
Yeah. And so they don't play around.
They don't. Like Hamlet was just shoved down my throat for the past like 2 months. So finally seeing it, I was like, oh, okay. Like, it's good. It's really cool.
Hamlet's fun. I like Hamlet. I saw it on Disney. I mean, I was kind of Hamilton fatigued when I saw it. I remember we got like $200 tickets, like, which is like was super cheap for Hamilton at the time. Because I remember like one of my mom's friends didn't know that it was big and was like, "Oh, I got tickets to this Broadway show and I can't go because my kid's going to like archery camp or something. I don't know." And we went and they were like perfect seats, and she was just like, "I'll just sell them for what I bought them for," and they were great seats. And I gotta go see Hamilton. But that was like months and months away from like when it was, and I was pretty Hamilton fatigued by then. But I saw it again. I saw the Disney Plus version, and I mean, Hamilton's really good. It's a really
it was good on Disney Plus.
Really
I forgot how great of a musical it is because it's a really, really great musical. I mean, the first act, every single song in the first act is incredible. I mean, literally, there's. I was thinking
not
to myself,
the Skylar sister stuff.
No, that is one of my favorites.
I think the entire first act. I think the thing about Hamilton is I think it has a first act that is chock full of incredible songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it has I think if you were to ask someone what their favorite song from Hamilton is, odds are they're going to name a song from the first act. And because I think the second act kind of has like not as many good songs.
What did I miss? Come on.
Well, that's what it starts off really good as What Did I Miss? I think it has Satisfied. And those are
the Maria Reynolds song I don't really like.
Say No to This.
Yeah.
But it.
And that's the
no, sorry, it doesn't have Satisfied.
Like,
it has a
okay,
Take a Break. It has Take a Break, not Satisfied. It has a
Take a Break.
Yeah, so it goes. It starts off really strong. It has What Did I Miss? Take a Break.
The cabinet battles. I think the cabinet battles are good.
They're good, but you're not gonna ask anyone like what their favorites. I mean,
like cabinet battle number 2.
Cabinet battle number 2 all the way.
Yeah.
All the way. I fuck with cabinet battle number 2. That is my jam. Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe. That's the great thing about Hamilton. All the songs are great.
Yeah.
All the songs are great.
Hey. Did I glitch again?
You froze again.
Just a little bit.
Oh, ew.
Just a little. Just for
a tiny bit, not as big as last time.
No, that was for like.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that I was talking about Hamlet, not Hamilton, but that is
I was like, Graham. I was like, in my head, I was like, dude, I think he's talking about.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, Hamlet was shoved down my throat. You're like, oh my god, yeah, Hamilton, and we just went on like a 5-minute spiel about how wonderful Hamilton is, which I appreciate.
I love Hamilton.
I
think
I was talking about Shakespeare.
I love Hamilton.
Dude, if you watch Moana, dude, there's like 1 or 2 songs that sound like Hamilton.
Yeah. Look, here I like Hamilton.
Which was just like interesting. I didn't.
I don't love Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't love Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Weren't people bullying him?
My gosh.
I think he's really, really great behind the scenes. I think he's a really great writer.
He's not a good actor.
But
I disagree.
I really don't think he should be front and center in things. And I wasn't sure. Hamilton is his show. And when I saw it, I saw his understudy. Mm-hmm. And I thought his understudy did a much better job than he did. But and so I mean he killed it. But I think he's super talented. He makes great songs. And then I saw him in Mary Poppins Returns, and he was just like he was not it in that.
Not good.
No, he wasn't it in that. No. And
it wasn't really a good movie.
I don't think he's a great actor. I feel like he's an incredibly talented songwriter, and I think he should be front and center in anything that he makes if he wants to be, because he deserves it. Just Hamilton is so great, and Hamilton is his baby. And so, although I don't think he's the best Hamilton, I think Javier Munoz was better. His understudy was better. I still believe he should be front and center in Hamilton because that's his show, and he was the genius who thought of it, and he deserves all the recognition for it. But I don't know. I don't think he's that great. I don't think he's that great of an actor.
I think that he's a good actor. I think that he's a way better actor than he is singer, of course.
Well, I don't think he's a good singer either. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, who does? But I think he has like a good understanding of how to act. Like I think in Hamilton, like he was like convincing, and like I felt for him in certain moments, and he has really good comedic timing.
Well, but I feel like that also comes with the fact that, I mean, the reason he has great comedic timing and all of that is because, I mean, like, the show is his, you know?
He wrote it, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you can't, because he's the one who said, like, this is where everything needs to go, and this is how everything needs to be. I don't know. I think he's very talented, and I think, and I saw Freestyle Love Supreme.
Oh.
And well, I didn't see it on Bravo, but they have it on Hulu.
So I thought it was just a documentary.
You know, it's a documentary about it, but I mean, they show a lot of him, and they show a lot of that kind of show, and I mean, I think he's very, very, I think he's a very talented, like, craftsman. He's very good at, like, creating music, just in general. I don't know how great he is at singing.
He's doing a rom-com.
Really?
What?
Good for him.
He's doing a what?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It has this weird name. I'm gonna look it up for you guys.
Is he really in a rom-com?
Is he really doing a rom-com? Oh my god.
That's embarrassing, I feel like. I don't know. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. I'd love to be starring in a rom-com. Oh my god.
Good for him.
It has
Great for him.
Lin-Manuel.
I really think he deserves all his fame. He's a genius, but
yeah.
I don't know. A rom-com?
Yeah. So Lin-Manuel Miranda to star in romantic comedy The Making of.
Oh, I see that. With Richard Gere,
Keaton.
Diane Keaton, and Blake Lively.
Yeah.
That's a cast. That's a very...
Oh, I forgot, because I just looked it up. Another thing I saw him in, it was not only Mary Poppins Returns, but then I watched the Golden Compass, his Dark Materials series on HBO, and I didn't think he was very good in that either. So I only
My
saw the
uncle
first
watched that.
I didn't even know he was in that.
Yeah.
Was it any good?
I only watched the first episode.
They put out you only watched the first episode?
I only watched the first episode, so that says something about it. But they made a season 2.
They put out a trailer for the season 2 the other day.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get a season 2. I don't think it'll get a season 3. I'm really into Lovecraft Country right now. That's just the show.
I want them to do Watchmen.
Yeah, I watched that about 2 weeks ago, and I fell in love with it. It's so good. But
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet, but
you should really watch. It's really good.
I really want to watch it. I haven't gotten around to it.
Like, it was that good.
Than, the Hollywood show.
And I've missed it.
Oh, Hollywood.
I watched all of Hollywood, and I'm upset that I watched all of Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm upset for you.
I watched every single episode.
Wait, so you don't like Hollywood either?
No. Me?
Thank God. Finally, I finally found my people, dude.
I don't think anyone likes Hollywood.
No, dude. Yeah. Everybody that I've met is like, this show is so diverse.
Nah. Well, it is diverse.
It is diverse.
Dude, but if it's diverse, then tell me why Darren Criss is playing a half Asian man.
Isn't he half?
I thought he was half.
Isn't he half Asian?
Is he half Asian? I don't know.
I thought in real life that he was.
Maybe I've been saying that wrong, but
I just didn't like it because it was offensive.
Yeah.
To,
no,
like,
he is half Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay, maybe.
Other than that,
that's his mom.
Oh,
and that's his dad. He's half Asian.
But I really, really liked May I Destroy You on HBO.
Dude, that's supposed to be pretty good.
That's another show on my... I have a big HBO Max watch list that I haven't seen anything on because I don't like HBO Max.
There's only
I feel
12 episodes.
I don't like the interface. I feel like it
is pretty ugly.
Unwelcoming interface. Like, I go on Netflix
and they don't have any avatars. Come on now.
Yeah, no, but there's a reason. There's a reason. I want to have like. I almost.
Come on, dude.
The only thing that had me interested in getting Disney Plus is because I wanted to have like a Muppets avatar. I just thought it'd be.
Come on, dude.
Wait, no.
I have an exclusive Forky avatar.
They gotta have like.
They don't let you pick this one out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you go there now, it's not there because I set it up when it first came out, and I just haven't changed it. But Peacock is even worse because Peacock doesn't have profiles.
Is that the free one?
Yeah, Peacock's free.
I have
I've seen the show.
I have that, yeah.
So I have Peacock because it's free. I haven't spent $1 on it.
No, I
Have you
spent $9.99 on it.
I know, because you're the biggest sucker.
No,
You're
but my dad made it worth
You're the
it.
biggest sucker.
No, hold on. My dad made it worth it this month.
You're everything.
My dad
man.
watched the show.
Yeah,
on
dude.
You went to see Onward in theaters. You then the coronavirus happened. You spent $20 on Onward. And then it came on Disney Plus a week later, and you watched it.
And aren't you a Letterboxd like pro?
Yeah, you spent. You're like a Letterboxd patron.
Come on, I have this. And none of you have this fire background.
Okay, but we don't care about that.
I don't.
Need the fire background.
But how much did it cost to get that fire background? That's the question.
It's like $15.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not it. That is not it. But I'm glad you're supporting the service because I'm not.
Yeah, because
somebody needs to keep it afloat.
It's a step up from Twitter.
But
I like Twitter.
I mean, I try
like
to
Twitter
get
as well.
Twitter, but...
I like Twitter. You know what I don't like? I don't like Peacock. They have good movies. They have really good movies.
But you can never find them.
I don't understand why.
I went on Peacock.
Here's
they have
what I
great
don't
movies.
understand about streaming services. Why can't, dude? So Peacock opened with Shrek, right?
Okay.
No, Peacock opened with a lot. Peacock. Well,
okay, I'm just using this as an example. Opened with Shrek.
And then lost Shrek.
Why couldn't Shrek just stay on there? Because you can't watch Shrek anymore on the platform.
Well, so outside, because there's different streaming rights.
I get that.
Now, for instance, Warner Brothers lost a lot of, HBO Max, I know, lost the Hobbit movies for a month and lost some of the Batman movies for a month because prior to them making the service, they had an agreement a year ago prior to them making the service that Netflix or Hulu or cable channel would get the streaming rights to it for a week or for 2 weeks or something. And so that's how it worked. I gotta tell you, I know it's a different industry, but I feel like one day, in the same way with music streaming, you can buy DVDs, you can buy DVDs, you can buy records, you can get a fancy stereo setup, you can get a fancy TV setup, and if you want to listen to all the songs in the world ever, except for some rare ones that they don't want to put on streaming platforms, you get one service and you get basically all the songs. And I feel like if one day they had that with movies where you buy one service
and it's everything ever,
basically everything ever, or at least everything from the major studios, it's everything from the major record labels. I feel like that would be I feel like one day
Apple TV was supposed to be
do you spend $5 on Apple TV?
Yeah.
Are you an Apple?
Oh my gosh.
Because I have to have all this.
What's on it? What's on it?
Yeah. What is on Apple TV?
I watched the Chris Evans Downton Abbey show. The girl from Downton Abbey.
I know what you're talking about. By the way, Peacock. I haven't even really looked at the movies. Peacock is no joke. I just went to their service. Here are their top movies.
Jacob.
They got
E.T.
E.T.'s great. Lost in Translation,
Jacob
which is great.
The landing.
Moonrise King. I don't want to hear about it because I want to watch it. Moonrise Kingdom, which is great. We were talking about it. Deer Hunter, The Sting, All Quiet on the Western Front, Men in Black 3, The Big Lebowski, Beetlejuice.
If they had Sorry to Bother You, I might be able to agree with you.
Brokeback Mountain.
That's a really good movie.
The Bourne movies. I mean, and these are just their top movies.
Figure out
that's pretty good. That's a pretty good top lineup. They have a whole Hitchcock. Oh, I love Hitchcock. They have a whole Hitchcock section. They have all of these.
They have. Here's
they're
one.
No joke.
They have the Office TV channel.
What do you mean?
Where you can watch clips of The Office.
Yeah, but aren't you not able to they don't have the rights to the show, yeah.
But you
How
can
long
watch
until they have
clips.
the rights?
Netflix still has the rights. Which, by the way, Netflix, you can't watch Ralph Breaks the Internet on Netflix. You have to watch
I
it
mean,
on
here's what I think.
or
I
no,
think,
you watch it on Netflix,
yeah.
not Disney Plus.
Well, that's the case. It's streaming rights. All of the new
Yeah.
Fox movies are going to be on are going to be on HBO. I mean,
The problem with HBO Max
Peacock's good. Well, I like Peacock's interface a lot. Like, I'm looking at it on my computer, and I really like their interface. It's very it's kind of Netflixy.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. HBO Max is a horrible interface. I hate it. I never liked the HBO Now interface or HBO Go interface when I had that.
Yeah.
And I mean, then they never really needed to make it about.
TV.
Oh, see, I don't have Fire TV. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
but
so
then,
my TV's the Fire TV.
yeah,
They're
I
not
have
on
Xbox.
Roku
I can just
either.
play everything.
They're
I just
not,
play everything on my Xbox. I don't.
Oh,
I
would.
That is yeah.
I think the thing with HBO Max is that I just you don't know what's on there, so you have to physically search for everything that you want to see.
New.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike,
so I had to
not new. Maybe that's not new.
That's there's the key that differentiates HBO Max and Netflix is I think it's similar. I think there's a lot of content on Netflix that's great content that you can't find because they have so much.
Dr.
That's
Sleep.
the key. They have so much incredible content that, I mean, I can just look on the first few columns on the homepage and find something great to watch.
Yeah.
And I'm not even scratching the surface. But HBO Max, I feel like they have a lot of movies that are movies.
Yeah,
so
I
May Destroy You is pretty good.
I May Destroy You is incredible. I think my favorite thing about HBO Max is that they have the TCM.
Is the Oh, she's frozen again.
The
You froze for a second, but I'm with you. My favorite part of HBO Max is the TCM section.
It's the best part.
So
it's
good.
The best part of that app.
So good. They and it's not only old movies, and I really love old movies, but it's not only that. It's just everything they have. It's just all of the really great HBO Max movies you can find on that service, and you can see I'm looking it up because my whole screen just went purple. But I mean, really, I mean, that's top HBO Max.
Dude, they have Selena and Chef. Come on,
it. That's it.
It wins for Selena Gomez and Chef.
I think
I'm with you, man.
Sorry.
Doesn't get better than
my
Selena
entire
and Chef.
Personality. Oh, absolutely. But my entire personality ever is just TCM movies. It's just old Turner classic movies.
I mean, I could just sit down and
wonderful.
just watch one, and they're all great. They're all
great. What's American Pickle?
American Pickle is totally.
It was funny.
People like it. I'll tell you this. I thought it was just totally fine. I thought it was totally middle of the pack fine. I mean, I think I've seen what Seth Rogen is capable of, and I think he's so funny. And I think he's got Superbad, Pineapple Express, The Interview, Sausage Party. I mean,
the greatest movie of all time.
This Is the End. He's responsible for some of the funniest movies of all time.
Good Boys.
And then he comes out with an American Pickle, and I just feel like it's totally okay. I feel like it's totally okay.
It was. There were
but nobody's going to be
getting
HBO Max to watch an American Pickle.
Just to watch. Absolutely, you're right.
Yeah. The best
if
part.
Anything,
yeah.
Sorry.
I really think.
Sorry.
I really believe that most people are getting HBO Max specifically for the HBO content. They're getting HBO Max
already
because they want to watch Game of Thrones in the pandemic, or because they want to watch The Sopranos in the pandemic, or something like that.
Because they took the HBO Now app and you updated it and it became HBO Max. So don't you already have it?
Yeah, if you have HBO Now,
it's super confusing.
You just get HBO Max for free. And what I've noticed is that
I
had HBO Now, I upgraded to HBO Max for free, and the only things that I'm watching are HBO, are things that were on HBO Now anyway, and the TCM stuff. And that's it. That's it for their service. Their DC section isn't really bringing anyone in.
Well, don't they have like the Titans and the Doom Patrol and the?
Yeah.
They have like Studio Ghibli stuff, which is really cute,
Oh,
but it's
that's
not
cool.
like
I've
all
seen
of
them
it.
all, so that's not really an attractive for me to. But I forgot about that. That is really big, and that's really cool. Yeah.
They also have the Late Night with Elmo, which I think might be.
I started it. I watched it.
Is it good?
I watched it. I thought it was fine. I really like the Looney Tunes cartoons on there. And the more I talk about HBO Max, the more I start to think I do kind of like it. I watched the Looney Tunes cartoons on there. They're so charming. I watched the whole season of. Have you seen Regular Show? It's
Yeah.
So the guys who do Regular Show have a show on there called Close Enough, and it's like Regular Show but with like people, and it's more adult. It's like TVMA, it's more adult, and I saw the whole season of that, and I loved that. I binged that in like 2 days. Yeah,
I gotta watch that.
yeah.
How many episodes was it?
I think it was 10, 11-minute episodes.
Okay.
I forget how they do it. I know it's 11-minute episodes. I didn't watch it on HBO Max on my HBO. I watched it at a friend's house, and somebody had it on like a Plex server, which is like a legal movie streaming server that they have. But there's 8 of them. I think they're 20 minutes each, probably, but I think they're each made up of 2 11-minute episodes. I think each episode is just made up of 2, like Phineas and Ferb. You watch a Phineas and Ferb episode.
So
it's like really 2 different,
it's 2 different kind of short episodes in there. That's how it is. Yeah.
What I've been binging TV show wise on HBO Max, it was Sex and the City. I think it's a
watched that show
great show.
Do you think it's worth watching? I've never.
Oh my god, you should watch it and then come back to me because it's so good. It's so, I mean, yeah, it's great. It's great, and like the fashion, of course, and like I don't know, it's funny. It's really good.
But you think it's great?
I think it's great. So you should immediately watch it because I think it's good.
Done. I literally.
How many seasons are there?
I'm literally adding it on my phone to my HBO Max list as we speak.
Yeah. My impact. So strong.
Big impact. I know they have Friends.
I've tried getting that show multiple times. It's not good.
What? What's not good?
What's not good?
Friends.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I've tried to get it.
Hold on. The Sex and the City have a laugh track?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's why I can't do Friends. I can't do shows which have laugh tracks.
Yeah.
You can't
I couldn't do some.
Come on.
No, I couldn't do Seinfeld because of that.
I don't like Seinfeld.
Yeah, laugh tracks. I can't do laugh tracks. I can do it maybe if it's like I watch like Scooby Doo. Like I think the old Scooby Doo's have, like I feel like I can do it if it's kind of like a fake, kind of like ironic laugh track. But yeah, I don't know. I laugh tracks kind of bring me out of the whole thing. I used to be a big, like when I was younger, I think like middle school, like a big Friends person. But then I grew up and went to high school, and I was like, this show is not the best at all. Like, it's very, not good. Like, I can't even, like, think of a word to describe it. I mean, if you like just, like, a, like, simple evening like that, I think you should watch Frasier. Like, Frasier is better and funnier. Frasier is very funny.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never really watched it.
Where everybody knows your. How does it go?
I wanna go. Everybody knows your name. That.
Yeah. Frasier.
It's
I think Kelsey Grammer's in it.
And so is David Hyde Pierce, who I love.
David Hyde Pierce, Jane Leeves, Harry Gilpin. And Moose the dog.
He's in Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet. Yeah, see,
David Hyde
Treasure
Pierce.
Planet. David Hyde Pierce.
He's in one of them. One of those early aughts movies. Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
Really?
Dude,
I haven't heard Brother Bear in a while.
Brother Bear.
Dude,
I never saw Brother Bear, but I used to make fun of the songs because I never liked any of them.
Joaquin Phoenix is in it.
Brother Bear. Joaquin Phoenix was in a lot of things in like the early 2000s.
And
he's the Brother Bear.
What's his name?
Rick Moranis was in it.
Yeah, Seymour.
And Michael Clark Duncan.
Fucking the guy who played Edward Snowden is
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt
is the lead in Treasure Planet.
Oh, can I just say, unrelated, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. I recently went viral on the app TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, because
how viral are we talking?
Video. 450,000 views on TikTok. Yeah. Because I was laughing. I filmed myself laughing at a video of Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt talking about if they were vegetarians or vegans or not. And it went viral. And it won't, like, it's it's so stupid for that video to get like a ton of likes, but it was very dumb. It's like
how many followers do you have now?
I now have 1,000.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Which is really, really cool. I can now go live on TikTok.
You can go live? That's crazy.
I know, but it's like it's really funny. I just wasn't expecting people to be like, I love this, and then go. I woke up one day and I checked Twitter and my face was on Twitter, and that was the most jarring thing I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's totally nuts, yeah.
Yeah, but it reminded me because Joseph Gordon-Levitt was asking Jamie Foxx questions.
Yeah.
And he was answering them in the most insane way. And that's why it was so funny. But yeah, I'm TikTok famous now, guys. So.
What's Django?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. What?
Yeah, congrats. Django.
Thank you.
Django.
The movie? Yeah.
He's good. Jamie Foxx.
He's good. He's just crazy.
The Annie movie. He's good in the Annie movie. The remake.
I didn't like the Annie remake.
I didn't 5 out of 5.
I was... What?
Why?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I don't know, man. You get things 5 stars. Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz. I didn't
Wazane Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, you know.
Well, I like the girl. I like Quinn Vazalay Wallace. I butchered the name. But...
Yeah.
Something,
okay.
right?
What?
She was in something.
She was in a movie called I think it was Fantastic Beasts of the Wild or something.
Oh, she was in Beasts of the Southern Wild.
Yeah.
She was really good in that. And I think she's super talented, and she was totally solid in Annie. And now she has like a Trolls gig, I think, so she's fine.
Yes, money.
She's a Trolls gig?
Yeah, I think she's in the Trolls movies.
Oh, she was she was the cousin Kyra on Blackish.
Yeah, she was Kyra on Blackish. I don't watch Blackish. I don't watch Blackish or Grownish. I haven't seen the whole. I don't really watch the Ish franchise.
She played this cousin.
I started watching Mitstish. Is that? Yeah, it was
I
good.
don't even know. Mitstish.
That's the one about Rainbow's parents, like Zach from Saved by the Bell.
I don't even know.
Sumter, like play her
what's it called? It was a good show. Zach Morris is trash. Have you ever watched that show?
I have watched those videos. Yeah.
Zach Morris.
They're doing the revival, right?
Are they?
They're doing a new show.
I think Saved by the Bell might be on Peacock.
Yeah, they're doing a new one for Peacock.
Oh, that's weird.
Really? I know they're doing like I know they're doing a lot of reunions right now. Like I know Friends has like a big reunion on HBO Max, and they were like trying to get people to come to HBO Max by saying, "Look, guys, we got a Friends reunion."
Rose Byrne is Grace in the Annie movie.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember much about the Annie movie.
Was she?
I remember
Medea.
I didn't go to theaters to see it because
it was good.
I pirated it because like Sony got hacked, and so they all like released. And I watched the Annie movie, and I was like, I thought it was just totally fine. The music was charming, and the main girl was really talented, and I don't know.
That was about it.
And that's our review of Annie, the remake.
That was it. That's our review.
That's our review.
Catch it in theaters, watch it. It's streaming.
And her husband was in Medea too.
Bobby Cannavale, or whatever you say.
That
was really good.
Cannavale.
One of our friends was in it. Didn't we say this? Orson.
Orson.
Well, thank you for having me.
And that's about it. Thank you for being our first guest.
Thank you for being our first guest. All right.
Thank you for coming.
We're gonna clip it.